Hi there and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to create a Hamsa symbol for protection. We're going to need a pencil, a micron marker, a round surface to trace anything round, an eraser, and maybe a ruler. I'm also going to be using a watercolor, and for that you will need some water and a paper towel. Let's begin. So I recently attended a workshop by Debbie Strout. You must definitely check out her channel. I will provide a link in the description below. And we created a Hamsa symbol together with the intention of cutting cords. And this class has just been phenomenal, and I really enjoyed creating a Hamsa symbol with that particular energy medicine in mind. So for today, I wanted to take that information and apply it in an artistic and therapeutic manner. And I decided to trace my own hand to create the Hamsa symbol. Now, as you may or may not know, the Hamsa symbol is very well known in the Eastern and Asian countries, and it is a symbol that represents protection. And in this instance, I wanted to set the intention to create a protection symbol for emotional and mental well-being. So as you trace your hand on your paper, I want you to set the intention to protect yourself from anything that you find distressing at the moment, or something that you are stressing about in your life. Now, traditionally, the Hamsa symbol has an eye in the center of the palm, and that sort of speaks about, you know, the evil eye, or the, seeing anything that is evil that is coming your way to ward it off. I wanted to make that a little bit more user-friendly, and I decided to add a symbol for divine love in the center of my palm. But you can place any symbol here that you are comfortable with. This is your art, and therefore you can create it in any way that you see fit. The biggest intention is that of drawing a protective symbol to ward off any negative energy that you want to get rid of or want to avoid in your life. So once you've created or traced your hand symbol in the center of your page, I want you to draw outward energy lines that emit from the center of this heart symbol outward into the page. Now, there's no right or wrong here, so you can do as many squiggly organic lines as you like. And as you do this, I want you to visualize how this love and light is emanating out of your hand symbol and into your life. Now, a very important aspect of this energy work here is to round off any lines that cross each other, like I'm demonstrating here, by filling in the section that almost looks like a V and rounding it off. It softens those lines. Let me show you again. So the idea will be here that every area on your page where two lines cross each other and it forms a V shape is to soften these lines almost by drawing a U and then to color it in. In this way, all of the sharp edges in your design will become softer, and you will see what a beautiful design begins to unfold as you do this. Another aspect of this therapy now is that you become very present. It quiets the mind and it helps you to let go of stress and worry as you zone into every little hard edge or sharp corner in your design, and you begin to round it off. You will begin to experience an energetic shift within yourself where everything that is feeling so aggressive and hard in your life at the moment will become softer and more connected. I personally feel this almost looks like a web, an energetic web that I'm spinning, and creating these soft edges and bubble shapes is really pleasing energetically and to my eye. I added more organic lines emitting from the hand, and I've also softened their hard edges. Let me show you. Isn't that pretty? I absolutely love that. Right, I think the time has come for us to begin to color in our Hamsa. And you can use crayons, markers, pencils, watercolor, acrylics, really anything that you have at hand and that you would like to play with. I've decided to make use of my watercolor because I really love the vibrancy of the paint and also my ability to make it more contrasting and also to dilute it to make it softer. And again, I'm beginning in the center of my Hamsa design by filling in this heart symbol that I really feel is the biggest vibrational intention of my symbol. And now I am filling in the bubbles with a bright orange color. And to me, this represents spheres of blessings, spheres of protection that I surround myself with to protect myself and my business and my life with beautiful blessings. And as I'm coloring this in, I'm really just enjoying the vibrational medicine of the colors and also of the shapes. Now, you've heard me say this many times, there is no right or wrong, so you can absolutely go about it in any way that you see fit, that you find pleasing to your eyes. I do want to say one thing, try not to fill in every single space in this design. I do like some of the white of the page to show here and there, but that's also completely up to you. Here I'm using a bright orange and almost like a cadmium red tone, and as I move outwards on the page I go lighter and I add more water to the color. So in this way I'm suggesting with my brush work and the color that the intensity going from intense to light to the outside of the page, I'm suggesting that these blessings and energy is emitting outward from the center of the palm out into the world. I also love to use contrasting colors, and here I've used a turquoise and an emerald green to bring some contrast, and this helps the colors to look more vibrant and to stand out more. So some of the shapes I fill in around my hand symbol, and again my intention is to dilute the color to be lighter as it moves off the page, and some of the areas I fill in inside the hand, and in this way it helps to support that illusion that these blessings and energy is emitting out of the hand and into the world. As you color your own Hamsa design, Just want you to continue to really infuse it as you color it in with blessings and with prayers and with intentions of blessing, of protection, and of shielding. I think it's important in these times that we live where it's very stressful and we are surrounded with so many ideas and um, vibrations that it's not necessarily always congruent and supportive to us. To have a resiliency and ways of dealing with this negative energy, especially in this COVID time where things might seem chaotic. So, therapeutic art is a way of taking action and not feeling such a victim of our circumstances that can be difficult and challenging, but to go to the art journal or the canvas and to do something about it in a very positive and impactful way. Our life is the canvas of our soul. And if we begin to affect change in our mental state and in our emotional state, this has a ripple effect out into our world. And soon, if we change our vibration from fear and worry and concern to trust and harmony, that begins to affect our lives. And as this ripple out into our world, it also begins to attract to us the solutions that we require in order to move forward. I'm always astounded in dealing with my own personal emotional states and that of clients as well that come to me for coaching. When they engage in creative practice like this, it's always phenomenal for me to see how that affects them vibrationally and emotionally. And then after the fact, in retrospect, to hear how their life was affected and how it positively changed after this exercise was completed. So I'm eager to hear how this affects you. So please share with me your experience as you create your Hamsa by sharing with me in a comment below. And I would also like to take this time to invite you to my Facebook group called Painting Made Easy and Getting Creatively Fit with me, your host, Gideon Slight. On my Facebook page, group rather, I share a lot of exercises and opportunities to grow your creative practice, all free of charge. So do see the link in the description below. Now it is time to finish off our drawing, and I'm using a white Sharpie to just bring in some white accents, and then I will also use my black ink marker, a thicker version of it, to just outline my hand to make this stand out more from the rest of the design. I've also decided to add words like protection, blessing, and even some prayers or mantras into the bubble shapes. This is there to remind me of the energy and vibration that I intended for this artwork for myself. To finish this design off, I've added the symbol of the Om. This is just a symbol of empowerment for me. You can add any symbol that you wish. And here we have the completed design, my Hamsa of protection and blessing. I'm looking forward to seeing yours. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode.